teams ready to square up.
New York Jets.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover. And they will hold on to the football. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The Jets offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses have an answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound like linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball.
One underthrown and intercepted. And the Snowhawks are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Snowhawks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Toronto...
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Second time, he goes down again.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Cooper going in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
31-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 34-yard line.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense about ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
These pass pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Fair catch is called for and made. Just inside the 30. Line. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They get 24 on that one, and the Jets have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
40-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw on the run is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They put Wilson in motion. A carry now for Scott. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. One caught by Wilson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. This is Scott. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here it is on 4th down. He's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
They'll begin here on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one.
At the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
A run now on second down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up
Second and 10.
20-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Snowhawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a first and 10. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
And that is incomplete.
Brown's pass.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Now, faking the give, he'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here now, third and 5. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good. For a Jet. Down. Here's Scott, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt in his 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The SHawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards for the touchdown.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point attempt still to come. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the SHawks will take a 7-0 lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this 1st half. As that one's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And this is the QB for the
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's hard. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Toronto.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up to third and 3. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Snowhawks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throws caught by Cooper on the right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 49.
They'll give on the ground. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and It's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Snowhawks.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the Toronto 1st down. A gain of 5. And the Toronto 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. They'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 40-yard line.
A carry now for Scott. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll run it. This is Scott. He's got it. That's a 1st down. That's across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
That's another Jets first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hooper with the grab. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now this looks like a design run, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Jets 7.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken around the 11. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a designed run. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. On now, it's punt team for the Snowhawks as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Here's Scott. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
The Snowhawks offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st down, Toronto.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 8.
Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll go with the counter on 1st down, and 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Wilson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup at 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Important moment here. Third down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Now faking the give. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16, Jets 14.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Snowhawks offense ready to get back at it. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.